Hello, my loves. Well, today I was just sat around and I fancied a little play. So I thought I'd film it. So I got my Flexi finger out, stuck in a Flexi tip from Glitter Planet, and then I stuck on a easy tip. I've cut my nails down. I had to cut them down for the salon so that I could wear my gloves. So yes, they're stumpy now. They look funny. Anyway. Yeah, I just had a little idea and I thought, well, I'll film it because why not? Like, it's an experiment. We're all trying something new at the same time, if you know what I mean. I've never tried doing this particular style of design. I've done something similar when I did a glacier nail, which was incredibly popular. I think it's had like 130-something thousand views on YouTube, which is ridiculous. And I thought, well, I could use a similar kind of principle, but I want to zhuzh it up a little bit. So I'm just going to grab some adhesive and pop it on the end of the tip there. And then we'll pop that tip on and we'll get to work. So I'll snip the end off because I kind of want a long tapered square, you know, ballerina type nail. And I'm going to taper in the sides a little bit more, just even it all up, make sure everything's nice and tight using the 180 grit side of my file. And just shape it all up a little bit first. Now, because I'm doing hard gel for this set, I need to buff the entire nail surface, otherwise it will slide off. So I'm going to quickly file out the wings of that tip, make sure it's nice and blended, and then I will buff the entire nail as well with a 180 grit file. Get rid of all that dust. We do not want any dust anywhere. Yucky, yucky, dusty, dusty. And now we need to base coat. So I'm just going to add one of my Madame Glam base coats. She seems to work quite well under hard gel, so I just keep using it. Certainly for things like this, it's easy. Oh, a wood pigeon on top of my roof, I can hear. 30 seconds in the lamp, and that's that done. Then I'm going to grab my fibre gel from Nail Perfect in light rose and my size 8 oval brush. And we're going to create a smile line. Now, I tend to build it up a little bit more in stages with gel than I would with acrylic, because acrylic sets as you're sculpting the smile line, whereas gel just continues to move. So I build it up in stages. So I take my first bead, roll it off the brush, and then start to pillow it back a little bit. And then I just get a rough shape. I'm always got contact with the gel on one side of my brush. And I just kind of tease it into place and just keep moving it until it gives the rough shape that I want. And once I'm happy that the first bead is roughly in place, I'm going to cure it straight away. I'll flip it over quickly so that it all gathers up instead of splurging outwards. and then I'll cure it in my lamp because I want to make sure I don't lose the shape I've just got. So you'll see it's quite easy to maneuver. I mean, it's not hard. It's quite a free-flowing gel, but that also means you've got to be prepared to cure it as soon as you're happy with it, otherwise it will move. Just gonna tidy up those edges, make sure I'm happy with them. And then flip the nail over so that it doesn't splurge out while I'm getting everything ready, and then pop it in the lamp. So I've cured that first layer, and now I'm going to come in with my second layer and do exactly the same thing, but we're going to go closer to the cuticle and start building up those walls, because you need something to file against when you're doing a smile line, so you need to build that wall up. Again, we'll go in the lamp, and once it's out the lamp, we use some isopropyl alcohol on a lint-free wipe just to remove that sticky layer that you get. Get rid of that, and then it's time to get my steel file and crisp up that smile line. Even if I felt like I had the crispest smile line going, I would still file it because I just couldn't not file it. Now you'll notice I'm always swooping my my file as it comes down to the bottom of the smile line. I'm never filing the bottom of that smile line with a harsh kind of singular angle. It's always swooping down and around. That's how you get that lovely oval shape. Obviously, if you want like a chevron smile line, which is like a V shape, then you would just have that straight file. But for this kind of almondy smile line, nearly said file line again, you want to keep that file swooping round. Really pretty. Get rid of the dust again. I'm just checking that edge right up there because I hadn't quite got that with my file. I do find with gel, it tends to be a slightly trickier process, just because with acrylic, like I said, you build up that wall as it's setting, whereas gel tends to sort of slip about a little bit more. So I tend to spend a little bit more time filing the gel smile line, but then it's softer to file, so it's not really hard. 6 of one and half a dozen of the other, as my mum would say. Again, I'm going back over, just making sure it is the way I want. I always use a steel file for colour blocking and shaping, because I feel like you've got that rigidity that you don't have with any other file. Okay, fabulous. Sorry, in the Flexi finger the tips do sometimes wobble, so no stress there. Now I'm going to grab a Madame Glam colour called Hero Turquoise. And I'm just going to take my detailer brush, it's the micro styler brush from Nail Perfect, and I'm going to tuck it in around the smile line and just drag it down slightly just to create that definition. A good tip when you're working with different colours on the free edge is to add your darkest colour around the smile line. That's what will give you that definition and that edge. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to give it a 30-second cure, and then we're going to grab this super hard gel. It's a soft white, it's called, from Valentino. It's like a paste. I mean, it's a proper sculpting hard gel. Like, it doesn't self-level at all, but it's perfect for this. This is what it's just awesome for. So it's super pigmented, you can just paint it on, and I want it sort of thin and diffusing around the smile line area, and then I want more of the product in the body of that free edge. So I'll keep doing that until I'm happy with it, and then before I cure it, I'm going to take some cling film, plastic wrap, and I'm going to put that over the nail and use a cuticle tool to make dents, little indentation, to cause peaks on the gel, and then cure it in the lamp so those peaks stay put. Once that's cured, I'll remove the cling film and the peaks are still there, and then I'm going to grab some pigment and rub it in, and you'll see it kind of form a pattern. I took my pigment brush and just got some sort of deeper in there as well, but it sticks to like the stickiness of the gel, and it looks really cool. It's just so cool for giving designs a lot of depth, and when you look at them from different angles, they just look, it's mad. It's madness, I tell you, madness. So I'll add some more pigment, and then when I'm happy with that, what I did was I mixed the white in with some Kylea hard gel to try and make that white a little bit more translucent, and then I added it over the top, and to try and kind of break up those peaks and troughs and add a bit more depth to it. And then while that was still wet, I actually pressed in some glitter from the Wherry Disney Heroes and Villains collection. I used Hercules because it's got these kind of turquoise tones but also oranges and different tones in it. So I'm just removing any pigment that may have gone on the smile line. Just use a bit of isopropyl alcohol. Then I'll go in with that off-white colour, that kind of more translucent-y white. And then I'll press the glitter into it before it's cured, and then give it a good 60-second cure in the lamp, and just roll the finger side to side as it's curing, just to make sure you get all around that glitter and all around that gel. God, that glitter's gorgeous, isn't it? So when that's been cured in my lamp, I'm then going to go in with the Nail Perfect Fibre Gel in Kylea and encapsulate it all. It's pretty straightforward. I don't really need to build up any more strength or apex where the smile line or anything is, but I will slightly go over it and then just file it back. And then once that's encapsulated, I'll flip the nail upside down again, just to make sure everything falls forwards instead of sideways. No, falls up instead of sideways. Do you know what I mean? And then I'll cure it for 60 seconds in my lamp.
Shape, feeling sleepy, yeah, you can beat the slow decay.
So, can you hear my dog? What are you doing? Being silly? You being silly? He's so weird. I'm going to remove the sticky layer and then get to filing and shaping this nail. So I use my steel file initially. Oh, he's at it again, being strange. And then I'll go in with my 100-180 normal file and just do the body of the nail. And just, you know, tighten up that shape, smooth out those lines. Standard procedure, chaps.
You want now, feels like you're looking for something better. Is this what you want now, or is it because you can't forget her? I can't keep pretending it's not getting to me. It's never ending, can't give you what you need. You're misbehaving, yeah, it's getting to me. It's never ending, you can give anything, so you can go, yeah. So I can focus, I just need to focus on myself. Yeah, you better go. So I can focus, I just need to focus on myself. This is what I want now, and yeah, I'm waiting for something better. This is what I want now.
I do love filing gel. And then we'll give it a good buff with my buffing block. Good buffy buff. And then once that's done, we're ready to go in with top coat. I was so happy with this. It was just a play around and I thought, oh, what the hell, I'll share it. Why not? I thought it was super cool. It kind of looks like oceany, but not. I don't know what it is. I just like it. So I'm going to go in with Nailmate's Super Gloss. And yeah, just look at it come to life. It's so pretty. Beautiful. I love it. Really happy. And that was that. Then I cured it in my lamp for 60 seconds and took some little videos and photographs and we're done. So yeah, I guess I will see you in my next video. Tally bye!